After testing nearly 150 wallets over the years, these are the top 10 best slim leather wallets I've ever used. I'll not only be telling you why they are my favorites, but even what I don't like about them, so you should know by the end of this video which one might be the perfect one to become your daily driver or just to be added to your collection of wallets. I'm super thankful to each of these brands and all the ones that didn't make this list for giving me these wallets so I can figure out which ones stand out from the rest. So let's get right into it. Number 10 on this list is the Horween leather version of the Nomad Card Wallet Plus, which has a card capacity of 16 cards or 12 cards if you want to add in cash. Now, if you're someone moving from a standard bifold, you'll be right at home in this wallet, but you'll feel it a lot less in your pocket. The Horween leather is incredibly impressive. It's smooth to the touch and has quite the patina. This is also one of the few minimalist leather wallets that offers dedicated sleeves for each card, meaning they won't get damaged. And its external card slot is perfect for that most used card, so you don't have to open up the wallet to use it. Now, the main issue I have with the wallet is its size. The main competitors to this wallet, a few of which we'll talk about in a few, are quite a bit more compact and offer things like magnetic closures to keep it closed even when it's crammed full of cards. Number 9 on this list is the Lost Dutchman, the Big Fin, which is made of full-grain leather and has a capacity of 10 cards and up to 12 bills on the interior. I was incredibly impressed with this wallet, primarily because of how unique it is in contrast to the rest of the wallets you see in this category. The hand-stitched leather feels incredible, and it of course patinas like you would expect. The external quick card slot allows for you to easily get to the most used card, but the rest are just as easy to get to by folding the flap back on the wallet. The interior divider can do a variety of things, ranging from allowing for cash to be separate from cards or even to be used as compartments for coins. Again, the main downside to this wallet is that it's bigger than the competition, and the extra bits of leather on the interior again add to the bulk. It also struggles with keeping your cards in place, as they do move around on the interior if it isn't completely maxed out. By the way, before we get to the next option on this list, if any of you want to purchase one of these wallets, I do have paid links and discount codes where available down in the description and the top comment to help you out. Number 8 on this list is the Ekster Wallet Pro, which can handle up to 7 cards in an all-metal card ejecting pop-up card holder, and another 7 in the various pockets found throughout the rest of the wallet. Now, I'm not personally a huge fan of card holder and bifold combos, but if I were to get one as a daily driver, this would have to be it, along with one other option we'll talk about later. The leather feels fantastic, with the flap not being cardboard lined, meaning it's fully flexible and does a great job of molding to what's in your pocket. The card holder itself is also by far my all-time favorite ejector. It's all metal, reliable, and feels fantastic to use as well. It also does a better job than many in its category with laying flat when cash is in it. By the way, this is just the Wallet Pro. I don't recommend the standard version of this wallet with the plastic ejector. As for the downsides to this wallet, the main reason I'm not fond of these ejector wallet bifold wallet combos is the size. That extra metal and mechanisms adds unnecessary bulk. Considering these wallets are meant to cut down on bulk, it feels a bit contradictory to me. Number 7 on this list is the Bellroy Apex Slim Sleeve with its 8 card capacity. This is a really interesting wallet that I have thoroughly enjoyed. Instead of allowing the internal cards to add bulk to the wallet, this leather card holder essentially creates its own cavity for cards, which then the cards fill, meaning adding cards doesn't really add bulk, while still having a flexible structure that is magnetically held together. This is also the first wallet on this list that offers a pull tab for your lesser used cards, which has to be one of my favorite features of these slim leather wallets, and it works as you'd expect. The 2 quick access card slots also allow for easy access to most used cards and work as intended. Now, on the downsides of the thing, the only real thing I can think of is that this might have one of the lower end feeling leathers of the rest of this list. Sure, the exterior looks cool, of which I don't think this colorway is available anymore, but it definitely isn't as high end as just about any other option you'll find in this video. Number 6 on this list is actually 2 different wallets, the Double Oak Slim Wallet and the Double Oak Bifold Wallet. Both use a MagSafe enabled 7 card capacity plastic ejector mechanism card holder that is fully removable. What you're choosing is the outer leather portion. If you prefer a more compact sizing, get the slim version, which has a single external card pocket. Or if you need more capacity, the Bifold is going to be your better bet. The card holders on these feel fantastic, are well built, and come with an auto-locking mechanism so your cards won't fall out if you shake the thing. The downside, specifically the bifold, again, is its sizing. Anytime you add leather to a pop-up wallet, you're adding unnecessary bulk to it, and definitely shows in these wallets as well. I'm also not a fan of the fact that the card holders have a plastic ejector mechanism. Number 5 is the Sandmarc Everyday Leather Wallet, which has a 15 card capacity and is made of full grain leather. Now, this wallet actually surprised me. Considering Sandmarc is not exactly known for their leather wallets, their first attempt at a slim leather wallet is incredibly impressive. It has all the makings of a high quality wallet, with 4 quick access slots, pliable and moldable leather, some basic storage for extra cards and cash, and compact size. It also stands out as one of the less expensive options on this list. Now, the only real downside I have for it is that it doesn't have a pull tab for those cards stuffed into the interior of the wallet, in the fact that there isn't much to define its styling. It just kinda is. I also found that the slots might just be a millimeter too small, as it's sometimes difficult to get cards into them. If you are at all into wallets, you've likely heard of Harber London. They are known for their high quality wallets and leather goods. That's why this number 4 pick is the Harber London RFID card wallet, which fits around 12 cards and is made of full grain leather. This is an incredibly pliable wallet that easily forms around any of your daily carry items in your pocket and feels amazing while doing it. It has 4 quick access slots, some cash storage on the right, and a pull tab quick access to more of your cards on the left hand side. All this is held together by magnetic closure. As we start to get farther into this list, I'm finding less issues with these wallets, and I'm starting to grasp with this one, with the only real downside being that I wish it had a more suede feeling leather on the exterior of the wallet, as that's my personal preference. Now, since you've gotten this far into the video and are still watching, if you found it at all helpful, I'd highly recommend subscribing, as I have plenty of content like this on my channel and being produced as we speak. Also, don't forget to like this video as it helps me out in the algorithm. We're down to the final 3 wallets on this list, with my number 3 pick being the Mottocarpediem G-Fold Ultra Slim, which is a new kid on the block as it just got out of Kickstarter and is now on pre-order on their site. This wallet holds up to 5 cards and a few more in an included MagSafe wallet, which yes, also MagSafes to the wallet. The main reason I like this wallet is just how interesting it is. The wallet features a metal closure that peeks out all the time, adding an extra layer of coolness factor to it. The wallet itself may not have a large capacity, but it does have 4 quick access slots and a pseudo hidden card slot in the cash area, which this does hold cash better than most on this list. Speaking of the cache area, you have storage for both an included SIM ejector tool and a SIM card, perfect for international travel. Now, it also includes that MagSafe wallet, which I'd just consider an add-on if you need extra storage, or if you want to leave the main wallet at home every once in a while. It's cool, but nothing too revolutionary, other than that it can attach to the wallet itself. On the downside, I do wish the main wallet had more capacity, as 5 won't do it for most people, and I'm personally not a huge fan of this harder leather that they chose. I understand it's nice leather, but it isn't my favorite. My number 2 pick has to be the Double Oak Cloud Wallet. Time and time again, this has been my go-to wallet when I feel like using a bifold style wallet. This thing has top grain leather that can hold up to 7 cards and has storage for some cash as well. So here's why it's my go-to bifold. It mixes in an incredibly reasonable price, my favorite feeling top grain leather with a bit of a suede feel to it, a magnetic closure, a pull tab for lesser used cards, fantastic cash storage, which has extra space for a card or 2, and easy access to my 2 most used cards. This has the ingredients for just about anything I could think of in a wallet that you can barely feel in your pocket. When it comes to downsides, I honestly can't think of any. There isn't a better iteration of this design I've ever seen. That said though, the Cloud Wallet isn't my number 1 choice. That goes to a very different design style, which is the Proof Wallet with a MagSafe upgrade. This is a 25 card capacity vertical pull tab wallet that seriously does it all. It perfectly mixes its metal design, hides the MagSafe capabilities with high-end feeling leather and some of the best access to cards I've ever used. You also have endless possibilities when it comes to customization, as you can get a variety of color options, material options, and metal options. That said, I think my favorite thing about it is that it just disappears in your pocket. Unlike the rest of the wallets on this list, this wallet is barely larger than the cards that it stores. And with a capacity of 25, you can take just about as many as you want. The only real downside I've seen with this thing is that the external storage of the cash can be a bit of an issue for many people. I personally don't carry that much cash on me at any time, but can see why someone would be concerned about this. I've also found that not everyone is a fan of sandwich wallets like this, and if that's you, just get the Cloud Wallet instead. Now, if you thought this video was helpful but wanted to see a few more form factors on smaller wallets, I'd highly recommend this recent video I published, which goes over my favorite minimalist wallets regardless of material.